Alright, we're going to have to share it on her pages and stuff.
Will we be, what we've done so far, will it be kept?
It will be kept, yes.
Okay.
It's recorded, it's just going to be separate.
Yep. And here we go. We're back. Sorry, guys, about that recording, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully this sounds a little better. Let us know how it sounds.
Yeah, please. Please.
I know everybody will come back because they were all, but they were having, it was really crackling, and that's why I heard so many people saying it was crackling. And it was because for some reason it wasn't picking up the audio.
And the one thing before I forget to mention is that I probably will have to be going in the hospital for a short time. When I do, if I do, I'm sure that Dan will mention it so that you will be aware. And he'll keep you guided through the whole situation. Like I said, this is not a real easy situation, and we need a lot of help and a lot of prayers. So I'm sure Dan, like I said, will keep you really informed. He always does. No doubt about it.
I try my best. I try my best to help keep you guys all informed.
Well, you know, I know they're such wonderful people, and they're so good to me, and they're worried. And I don't think it's fair to just leave them sit there. I'm not ashamed of being a human being and that I have problems. We all do. And we can finally realize, hey, something's wrong, man. I need help. And that's what we're supposed to do, and we're supposed to help each other. That's what life is meant to be.
Right. You're telling me.
No, I'm serious. I really mean that. And because you know what? You never know what's going to happen to you.
You don't.
Really. Maybe a good psychic can tell you. Not everything. You don't know everything. Neither do I. And anybody else in this world. But all you need to do is search for your answers in your life and where you want to be and where you want to go.
Is that all they have to do?
Yeah, and get going. You know, people say, well, how can you still work and you be sick? Like I said, I have problems, yes. But the minute I can get a good breath of fresh air, I'm going and I'm going to work. So you guys keep remembering that.
Oh, good. So it kind of kept with the same video. It just blocked it out and it went back to the same video.
Oh,
Sweet.
Good, I noticed that.
Good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And we have a lot of new things coming up with new readings that we're doing and so forth. We got classes every month, and they're fun. We're having a great time.
Oh, yeah.
And there's other things that Dan's going to be doing, too, and even more than I'm going to be doing.
So we have your third class coming up next Sunday, right?
Next Sunday.
So if you aren't signed up for those yet, go ahead and sign up with the link on the top of the page, www.patreon.com/Hinsdale House Museum. To take the classes, it's $25. To participate in the monthly private readings, it's $5, a minimum donation.
Right.
Of course, you can always donate more if you want.
That's right.
But you can sign up for that right now and go ahead and we're going to be doing a private one tonight at 9:15.
Yeah, this should be fun.
So if you want to sign up and definitely get your questions answered there, sign up. Hit that, and we definitely will be there at 9:15. So guys, I know we've gone off and on, and let's get your questions going.
Yeah.
If you guys have questions that you need answered, let's go ahead and get them answered.
Sure, let's do it.
Do you have any that you want to go with, Amina, already? I don't see any on the new one. Guys, if you ask questions on the last Patreon or the last Periscope, go ahead and re-ask them, okay?
Well, we have a Melissa Morris who I guess is having a similar question as you do. What is causing my illness from Kerrville, Texas?
Okay, honey. Well, like I tell everybody, I'm not a doctor. I'm not allowed to give a diagnosis. But I can give a general answer to your problem and what you should do. First of all, naturally, listen to a doctor. Do what you have to do and do what you're told. But upon searching with that doctor, please contact another. And I feel it will be a good turnout in the long run. But I feel that there will be 3 different situations occurring with this. So again, beware. Beware, beware. And please have them check your blood balances. There's something I'm just not feeling really comfortable with. But I've often worked with many doctors who call me and ask for their help. And if you want to talk to yours and have them call me, it'd be great. And many doctors come to me for readings, and psychiatrists, and counselors, and priests, and you name it. I think I've read every type of person in the world. But it's wonderful, and I love it. So what do you got there, guys, for me?
Alrighty, from, let's see, North Carolina, Sheena Leffler. Her and her husband have been trying to get pregnant and want to know if they will ever have children of their own. And I am smiling through that whole question.
Everybody, Dan uses that as a pet
I
peeve
haven't.
of his.
I haven't in years. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you put these kids up to it. I know what he's done. And by the way, I do still not one, but I feel two.
I felt the same.
Yeah. So that's good. That's a good thing. I like that. And you know, I want also people to think a little bit. If you've had a hard time getting pregnant, there's adoption. There's a lot of children out there who really want a good home. I know there are many of you out there who would love to have a child. So consider. Give it some thought.
All right, I got one here from Periscope. Hello, Bernice from Iowa. Maureen, does my grandma Charity have any messages for me?
Okay.
I was just in Iowa yesterday.
I know. She said I had you in Kentucky.
Nope. Nope.
Anyway, for all, there is spirit with each and every one of us. And as we go through life, they are trying to help us and guard us and protect us. That's what they do. Not always do they have questions. But you talk to them. Let them know that you're there. They want to hear your voice. Because you know what? The day is coming you're going to pass on. And you're going to want to come around those that you love. And won't leave them. You'll want to help them. But as far as a message goes to you, I have no idea. But I see blue shadows and a white veil. And that will be important. And look for velvet. Okay, next question.
I've got a cool one from Jessica, who is from Kansas. She said, when she was living with her grandmother in Nebraska, it always felt cold in the basement and objects used to fall off of shelves. Who or what is haunting her home?
You know, I have to laugh when I hear questions like that. Because right away everybody's thinking, I'm haunted. Yeah, you're haunted. Okay, so, you know, spirit are not going to hurt you, honey, but it's good. It's good spirit. They're trying to get your attention, let you know they're there. And again, it's one of those situations, just talk to them. Tell them something. Tell them how pretty they are. Tell them how handsome they are. Talk to them. Just don't run like hell if they answer you. Okay? And if they don't come to you right away, they may later or come to you in a dream. And that's a good thing. I'm not sure who Paul is, but for some reason I felt that name with you. So go forward in life.
Okay. I got one from Margaret in Illinois. She says, hi, Bernice. Could you get any messages from my mother, Phyllis? Thank you so much, and I love you guys.
We love you, too. Phyllis, she said.
Phyllis.
Phyllis. When I'm feeling the name Phyllis, I'm picking up, and I don't know who has the diabetes, but this could be a warning that's coming. So I would pay attention, be sure to look into it, and take care of it. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Cool. I got Autumn in Arizona. She's looking for career help. Any outlook for her with a career?
Well, I'm not too sure if you've already changed career twice, but I do feel something about 3. And I do feel good money coming. Very good. And I'm seeing something that looks like a washing machine. Now,
Did you call it a washing?
oh, leave me alone. Yes, I did. Well, you know, I'm old. Leave me alone. Anyways, she got good at that. But what the heck am I seeing a washing machine? Dan, help me out.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get to the next question here.
Nina, help me out. What are you thinking of this?
I'm not picking up a washing machine. I don't know. But you know, I have come to learn that over the years of just listening to you, it'll mean something soon enough.
I have no idea. And
It might mean something to Margaret.
yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Very true. And just keep looking for that. I don't know why, but it will be significant for some reason. And Maple Drive. Now, if this is not with her, if there's somebody on there now with their address of Maple Drive or something Maple Drive, please contact us. Keep trying to get through. And by the way, people, I'll let you do. These guys have a big job ahead of them. This is not easy. They do a lot of work. Don't get angry at them. If you've tried for a year, even 2 years to get through, and you haven't, the next time you might. So don't give up. For some reason, the time will come and you need to be. And I'm very serious. Okay, next one.
I got one from Julie from Tucson, Arizona. She says, hello, I'm seeking a GI doctor. I had a viral bug, but do you see anything else happening?
I do feel a slight problem, yes. I don't think it's your imagination, but they will find it. When they do, you are going to be quite upset and scared. But don't be. You're going to be fine. And I like to tell you. I do like to tell you. So go for it. Okay, next question.
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Paul Bellius wants to know if we have any advice for a parent or an idea of what to expect because they seem to think that their son has gifts.
Has gifts. Okay? First of all, honey, everybody has spirit around them. Everybody. Some more than others. Now, some have a higher spiritual level where they can pick up and tune in to the spiritual being more than others. So you learn and you develop it. You work with it. Just like we have the classes every month. And guys, they're so darn cheap. I mean, they're only like $25 a month. And we purposely made it that way to make it good for you so that you would learn. Now, the spirituality I'm feeling from you, I want to make mention of, is because it's almost like a special heat. I see the neon color around the right side of your mind. And I feel it emanating a lot of energy. And start working with it. The other thing is to work with meditation a lot. Because it is good for you. You are highly leveled spiritual. And I feel good with that. I really do. So don't leave it go to waste. Really don't.
All right, I got one from YouTube here from Michelle Timmons. She's from Bernice, California. She said, is my work with a charity going to pay off for them? I love you so much, Bernice, for all that you do.
Thank you, honey. It is going to pay off. And it's going to be a hinder for a little while, honey, up and down. But in the long run, you're going to do great. Whereabouts are you located?
She's in Bernice, California.
Because there's something that I'm seeing on the right-hand side of California, to the very, almost to the north, right up north, that you're going to be talking, doing, or working with, and you're going to think, bothered, blah, blah, blah. But you, softy that you are, and the caretaker that you are, you're going to do it. You're going to find out that it's the best situation that you have ever done and worked on. So congratulations and good luck to you.
Well, I got one from Bridget. She's from Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see my school administrator being replaced next year?
Yes. And it's extremely good. Extremely good. I like telling people good things. I really do. You know, it's hard. People look at us as psychics. Believe me, I could tell you stories after 54 years in this field. I could tell you a lot of stories.
She does.
Yeah, we do. But it's the most greatest gift that God could ever give. I have been so blessed. So blessed. I have a wonderful family. I have wonderful people around me, my friends, and I have you, all of you. And hopefully we're going to be together for a long time.
That's right.
Other questions?
And you know, the beautiful thing that Dan is doing over here on his laptop is connecting us not with just the people in this town or this country, but the whole world. And we have Jenny Mason from the UK sending you love and prayers, and would love to know if you knew anything from her nan, Nora.
Sorry about that.
Nora. Ask her if the name David means anything to her. Oh, she can't. You can't. She can't get back to me.
I know it.
Yeah. Why? If you come up with the name David, there's going to be a disruption somewhere between the 1st of June and the end of July.
I just put it in there
Be
because
very
we're going
careful
off.
and be quiet. Okay? Just don't say anything. Just watch what you're doing. Okay? Remember that. And any of you who are listening tonight, who feel they have psychic ability, but are afraid of it, please, come on. Everybody has psychic abilities to one degree or another. Learn to use it. And if you're afraid, go to at least 1 or 2 classes. And then place check. But try to advance your spirituality, because you can learn so much.
So much about yourself, about the world, about people.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Look at the things we've done, Mina.
I know.
Now, Mina's, 20 years old now?
21.
Oh, 21, yes. Oh, excuse me. And we've been doing this now for, since you were 4.
Oh,
Same as me.
Yep.
And we have found so much in that length of time. So much. And we've learned good.
Oh, yeah.
And
Learning every day.
do it, people. Study. Get to classes. Do what you got to do. But learn.
Right. And speaking from experience, support is the biggest thing. If you think your kids have a special gift, support them and nurture them through it.
That's right.
That's the biggest thing, I feel.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, I wanted to make mention also about another thing. People were asking me about where are we heading in the world? Where's it going? What's happening? Well, I'll tell you. I closed my eyes, and I saw all of a sudden the picture, the globe. And as I'm looking, all of the countries, the states, everything started to form. And they were crawling to each other. Crawling to each other. Crawling to each other. And all of a sudden, there were no boundaries. Now, how many centuries that's going to take, I don't know. But it's very interesting. And at the same time I was seeing that, I kept saying, is that really a message that this will occur? Or is it God telling me that we need to unite? We need to be together. We need to come together. Because you know what? I don't see any boundaries. We have boundaries now. But eventually we're not going to have them. Just think about it, people. Just think. Okay, I'm sorry. I get rattling on.
That's all right. I have one here from Peggy Martinez. She's in Nevada, and she says, "Is my grandson Apollo already back here on Earth?"
Yes. Yes. And it's beautiful. I wish people could talk back to me.
They can on the Patreon Live at 9:15 if they sign up.
Oh, that's right. We're doing that tonight.
Yeah.
And because he is, and it's good. It's very good. Really. And not, but I'm picturing it almost reminds me of Florida, the spaceship, but there was one already that had a problem. But I'm feeling another problem with the spaceship. And I'm picking up the number 7 with that. And 485, 27. I have no idea what that means.
Interesting.
You better have written that down.
Or they can go back and re-listen to it again,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
All right, Ava from Tucson, Arizona, she says, "Do you see me and my family ever being on speaking terms again? By the way, you look beautiful."
Oh, thank you so much.
You do. I love your little jacket.
Oh, thanks. Oh, gosh, this is too much. Wow. I really appreciate that, people. It only took me 40 hours to get to look like this. Anyways, was there a name she gave?
As far as what?
Anything that's a name.
Her name's Eva,
Yeah.
and she's from Tucson, Arizona. And she's wanting to know if her and her family will ever be on speaking terms again.
She didn't mention any of their names.
No, that was it.
Because I'm feeling the initial G. And I feel caution, extreme caution. And for some reason, I believe you may have that in your family now. But I don't believe it's anybody you know at this point. I believe it's going to be somebody that you're going to meet. And that will come close to that. But beware, beware, beware. I don't trust them. I'm very funny like that. I always like to pull out people that will give you trouble so that you can avoid it. And in most cases, use that gut feeling you get. You know, like you meet somebody and you really like them, or you really don't like them. Use that gut feeling. Trust it. Mm-hmm. Learn to trust yourself. All right, Nina?
You're so right.
Oh, yeah.
Took me a long time.
Yep, you learned.
Yep.
So
Well,
you go on, and that's okay.
good luck with that.
Yeah.
And then we have Vanessa. She says, "Hi, Bernice from Los Angeles, California. I want to know, do you think I will ever finish my nursing degree, or should I change career goals?"
Ooh. I'm not too sure she's going to really want to hear what I say.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
but you know what?
can't ask a question if you don't
You
want to hear the answer.
better like the answer I give you now. Because you will be calling me 50 times a day to thank me. It's going to take a little time yet. But I will tell you, the nursing is going to do good. There's several issues you need to look at while you're going through that. You know, when you go into the counselors and so forth with something like this, they try to push you into certain directions that they want you to do. Don't listen to them. You go with your own mind, what you want. And you'll do it. And you're going to do really, really good. You're going to make it very special. You'll have fun. You'll enjoy it. You'll come up with new things that have never been found before. Your intuition is going to lead you into so many different directions in medicine that you're going to be very, very amazed, is the word I'd like to find. Once you are through that, and it will take 23 years, you are all of a sudden going to find a different way of life that you had never thought before. It will be the best thing you could have ever done. Now, I must go back a second on the 23. This 23 could be 32. But this 23 could also be a 2 and another number or a 3 and another. So mark that all down. Remember, that's even though you're not going to need it later. Okay.
One from Angie in Massachusetts. She says, "Welcome back. Can you tell me anything about my daughter's marriage? Hugs to you."
Boy. Hugs to you too. How about you, Dan? What do you think?
My first instinct is to wait. I'm getting wait. Only because sometimes knowing things doesn't give you power. It makes you have more anxiety. And I think that her daughter knows that she loves her, and I think that her daughter will come to her, and she's going to be there for her when she needs her. That's the first thing that came up to my mind is just wait. You don't need to know right now.
You're right on. How do you feel about it? There's a little more added there. That'd be nice. I mean, my granddaughter.
I'm a little fuzzy on this one, to be honest.
Okay. No, I'd rather you be honest.
Yeah.
You know, people wonder about my readings. I do several different kinds. I do, actually, and we don't have time to mention all tonight. But if you're interested in finding out what these readings are, just call my office. So beware, beware, beware.
All right. We've got Lisa Marie from Germany here tonight. Her and her husband moved from the U.S., waiting to hear where their job is going to place us, what country. They're doing several projects throughout Europe, and we're just looking for some insights.
Okay. I'm seeing Peru. I'm seeing also something to do with Scotland. But I'm not sure if it's now or will be in the future. Because there's a big change coming in about 3 to 3.5 years. And it'll be superior. It'll be just tremendous. And I like that.
That's awesome. I was feeling really good with that one, too.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, we have Heather. She says that she's happy that you are feeling better. She's looking beautiful. I have recently met someone new and have been with him since March, but he has been in my life for over a year now. What do you see in the future for us?
Well, I believe that you should buy about 1 million different little hearts and throw them all over. That would be super. You're going to have a good life. Oh, you're going to have your downward swings here and there like we all do. And you'll have your bickering and your... don't forget that.
All right, we have Kimberly Scott from PA. She wants to know if her daughter will find a job soon or think about furthering her education.
Furthering what?
Furthering her education.
She's going to further her education first.
I thought so.
And once she does, she is going out and doing wonderful with that. And 5 years later, she's going to back to school again. So that's a good.
Yep, I felt a couple more years of school still.
Yeah. So I like that. And, you know, if there is ever anything out there, people, that you would like Dan or I to do that we're not doing, it would be wonderful to send us a message. We'd love to hear from you. I mean, we love your opinions and your ideas. I mean, we can't think of everything. But just remember, give it about 2 or 3 months, because I'm probably going to need surgery here. I'm going to be working off mine. But just give me a little bit. Okay, let's go.
People are saying that the ghosts are messing with the sound.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Okay, spirit, negative spirit, get out of here. Go.
Scram.
We don't need a negative spirit.
No.
Okay, let's go.
Whoa.
What was that?
Saying that the ghosts are messing with the sound.
It looks like it's working again. Sounds like it's working again.
Yeah, it's working. It's working.
All right, we're good.
Okay.
We got rid of the negative spirit.
Now, the girl from Mass, where is it? She says Angie from Massachusetts. Let me try and find her sound,
Okay.
because the sound went out when you were answering her question, asking her question. So, she says, "Welcome back. Can you tell me anything about my daughter's marriage?" And then you said, "Dan, what do you
Yes.
think?" And I said, the first thing that came to my mind was to not try to interfere with it. You know, like stop.
You got it. Dead on.
Because
Don't do it.
what's ever happening in your daughter's marriage, she's going to come to you, and she's going to need you, and you're going to need to be there for her. But it's
In her own time.
It's in her own time, and she's going to come for her when she needs her.
Yeah. You're so right. So right. And you know, so many times we know the right answer. And we know. But we got, I'm right. Even though we know we're wrong. I'm right. Are you always perfect?
No.
No. Not at all. I make mistakes, for gosh sakes. Do I want to admit them? No. Do I always admit them? No. But most of the time. But every time I think of something that could be negative, I often think, why? Why am I thinking this way? Because I'm not a negative person. I'm a very passive person. And I enjoy being at comfort and love and warmth. I don't like to have that bitter feeling. That really bothers me. And you can work at making your life better. You really can. Most definitely. If you're a miserable person and you enjoy it, well, enjoy it. Because you're going to die a lonely person. Next.
I also just want to remind everybody that's watching, when we do end this show, we are going to be going live on the Patreon page. It's going to be a private gallery reading for members only. Everybody that comes on the Patreon page, it's a minimum of a $5 donation to participate in the private gallery reading. You're also doing your psychic mediumship classes. Your next class is this Sunday. If you want to donate $25, you'll get to participate in both.
Right.
And we do these occasionally online. You definitely do one psychic class a month plus 1 or 2 private gallery readings a month on the page to help out the Hinsdale House, which I totally appreciate.
Would you repeat that again? What is this money used for? Because everybody is so concerned about the money.
It's getting used to help with the Hinsdale house, patching holes, and it's also going to be helping to build the museum there. You know, which will put a big plaque with your name on it. Maybe we'll call it the Golden Museum. I don't know. We'll see.
That
But,
would be
Yeah,
beautiful.
cool name.
The Hinsdale Golden Museum.
Yep,
That would be pretty neat.
that would be beautiful.
But yeah, so www.patreon.com/Hinsdale House Museum. There's a link on Facebook. I know Rosa's sharing it in the Periscope room, and we'll be on, and we'll answer everybody's questions that log in tonight.
We've got a question from a viewer wants to know when your classes are. So could we just repeat that really
Sure.
quickly as well?
The next class is this Sunday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to be live on the Patreon page. If you see right on the video there, down in the lower left-hand corner, the purple box, it's www.patreon.com/Hinsdale House Museum. You have to pledge $25 to take the class. That will also get you running into a lot of other things, too. We have some giveaways we do each month. We're giving away an autographed picture of Nick Groff this month.
Good.
We're giving away some books that people have donated.
Yeah.
We're giving away free overnights at haunted locations. And there's different tiers that you can do. So.
Right. And we're going to be giving away a few readings, and maybe one of the classes. Would you mind? Yes. So just give a call and get everything in line for yourself and what you'd like and what you don't like. And you know, that is another thing to mention. If there's something you don't like, tell us. I don't mind being critiqued. Do you?
No. That's what makes
I benefit from it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what makes you better in life is
Yeah.
learning.
Right. Yeah, I got asked when we're starting a dating service. So I don't know. Do you want to start a dating service? Yeah.
Oh yeah. They've got enough of those out there.
Oh my God. Anyway, next question, please.
All right, we've got Amy Williamson. She's from Eastern Kentucky. She said, "My question is, why is it sometimes hard for someone with a gift to communicate with loved ones?" She said she lost a close friend years ago and can't seem to get any news as to why she passed so sudden. Her name is Kim.
Okay. You know, when it comes to your own being spiritually, it is very rough. Like, I'm a good reader. I'm a damn good reader. And I have, like I said, for 54 years. But I cannot read the thing for myself. I have a terrible time. Now, once in a while, I can pick up something maybe negative, but I don't pick it up exactly. And it's a terrible thing to go through. And it's just, I don't know. I feel we should try to get more spiritual no matter who we are, but realize you're not going to be the greatest with yourself. And when you do start with spirituality, probably the best thing to start with is meditation. Get that down pat. Oh, Dan, I do want to mention, they do get a chance to see all the back classes we've done.
The PAC classes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, all of the back classes that we have done, you will have the opportunity. You can go back and scroll through and watch those videos, so you can catch up.
Right, and we've had a good time doing it.
Yeah, and if you're catching up now, you're really catching up. You're going to get 3 classes for $25.
Yeah, right on.
Wow,
Yeah.
What a deal that is.
You got it. So it's important to learn, and you got a chance to learn. And I had a situation where I was told there was no God, and that there was nothing but negativity that rules the world, and it should stay with the world. What do you believe, Dan?
What were you saying, that there's no God?
Yeah.
I believe that for me, it's being compassionate. Like everybody has their own belief system, and what I believe doesn't matter what you think I believe in. I don't need to tell you what I believe in. I have my own belief system, but I also think it's important to understand others' belief systems and be compassionate to what they believe, because if you can do that, then everybody can get along.
Exactly. I like that
So
answer.
that's the most important thing. And don't judge somebody for what they believe.
Exactly. I know that's the way to go. I've checked out and I've looked into so many different religions, And I found out that as long as you believe in God,
Yeah.
love for your fellow man, and people, and helping, that's what religion really is.
Yeah.
That's what God is.
Yeah.
But again, I can ask you, who is God? We don't know who God is. It could be a big computer in the sky.
There's so many
Could be anything.
unanswered
Of
questions.
course. It's probably all those little ashes and dust particles that rotate around and around and around.
Happy are those who believe.
That's right. So, believe what you choose. Find God as you choose, whether it be a being, a monster, but find God as long as there is love. That you can carry it on through life into your family. And that's what the important part of life is all about. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get off on a
No,
tangent
that's
here.
okay. You're getting all godly on us now.
I know.
Margaret asked a good question. She wanted to know if other readers, other psychic mediums can read you.
Okay, people, let's put you to a test. I'm going to use you. I am going to use you. As I told you earlier in the program, I do have a major health problem. One that is very risky. One that's going to be a real problem. What do you think it is? I will give you a hint that it's located from the mid-rib bone to the groin. But I'm not going to tell you anything more. You use your psychic ability. Picture me, picture my body, with clothes on, please. And write me and tell me what you believe I have. And if they will find the problem, and I'm going to push out there even further, if they're going to fix me, or if they're going to let me go with God. Now those are some questions. Show me you're the psychic. Sign your name and your phone number. And please get that out to us as soon as you possibly can. I mean soon, because what I have to have done has got to be done fast. And this is, you can send it to 7036 Chestnut Ridge Road, Lockport, New York, 14094.
Cool, and that's available on your website, the address,
Yeah.
bernicegolden.com. If anybody wants to go ahead and send their what they think. And everybody pray that they find the problem exactly. I think that everybody needs to keep praying for it. And we'll find it.
I am not going anywhere.
Right.
No.
Alright guys, thanks for tuning in this week. We'll be back again next week on the 9th. Between now and the 9th, we do have another show coming up in 15 minutes on the Patreon page, www.patreon.com/Hinsdale House Museum. Also Sunday at 3 o'clock, we're going to be doing the class, the psychic mediumship class.
And I'm not telling you what it's going to be.
All right, yeah, because I know people were asking, what's the class going to be about? What's the class going to be about? You'll find out on Sunday, guys. And then we'll be back next Monday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, same channel, same place, asking questions, and we'll keep going as long as we can keep going.
That's right.
All right, we'll see everybody that's going to tune in for the private gallery reading in about 15 minutes. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you soon.